Hello again, my scrapbook friends. Mandy Hodgson here, creating another scrapbooking process video for you. This video is using the Wherever Collection by 49 and Market, one of my favorite brands and favorite things to scrapbook with. The two photos I'm scrapbooking today, I printed off my Canon selfie printer. I love that little printer for printing at home. It's quick and easy and does a really good job of printing photos. This little dictionary that I actually purchased at a local store called the Treasure Mill. It's got all these, it's kind of like antiques and little marketplace. It's only open the summer around here, but I love it for finding stuff like this. It's just an old beat up dictionary, but it's one of my most used scrapbooking items. I always go through the dictionary and then pick a word that fits the theme of my page. So today I chose the word travel. So I'll just place my photo so that you can still see the description of the word travel. I think I'm debating if I want to use another part of it or another word, but I'll save that little scrap for something later. I'm just looking through the 6x8 paper pad of the Anywhere collection, or actually Wherever collection, I believe. I love the colors in this. The colors in this collection are just gorgeous. A lot of browns and greens. I'm switching gears here for a second. I knew I wanted a bunch of leaves that go up either side of the page, kind of surround my photo and accentuate the leaves that are already there. So I thought I would make some of my own. I knew I had a stamp of a leaf that I wanted to use, but I wanted it to be like a watercolored effect. So I'm using these Distress Oxide inks on Vicky Bouton's mixed media white cardstock, which is really good for this kind of technique. Lots of people call this technique the kissing technique. You just put some ink on a piece of plastic and then add some water. And then you lightly tap the ink onto the paper. It gives a really easy, quick watercolor look with minimal effort. The ink colors that I'm using are old paper, peeled paint, rustic wilderness, and forest moss, I believe I used. So I just went over multiple times with the different inks, cleaning in between as I go, dabbing off if I get a little bit too much extra ink on the page that I don't want. So here's what the finished results look like with all the different colors. And this is now dried. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp a leaf stamp that I have. I just used another Distress Oxide in a dark brown color. So I just stamped it on tried to find the pieces that were the most colorful or the best kind of prints that I wanted, and then stamped those and then stamped in between those. So I knew I was getting the color bits that I really liked. And I knew I wanted about half a dozen of them. So then I took my scissors and fussy cut out all these little leaves. I think I'll spare you the pain of watching them all and stop and start again. Back to the scrapbook page. I also knew I wanted to use some of these flowers from 49 and Market, die cut sheets. They kind of remind me of all the cascading flowers from all the buildings, which I loved so much in Cartagena. In Canada, it's not quite the same. We don't have all those nice flowering vines all year long. So I had two with the same peachy pink color. I wanted to use one on one side and one on the other side to draw your pictures to the center. Obviously the photos being the center point or the focal point. I knew I wanted the title to be Explore Cartagena. So the Explore is from the Wherever collection, Shipboard Words. Just popping that up on Pop Dots. And Cartagena's with really old product, October Afternoon Mini Market tile stickers. So if you've been scrapbooking for a while, you might have these in your stash. If not, they're around like 10 years ago, maybe. They don't make them anymore, and the company's not around anymore, but it was one of my favorite scrapbook companies. So I'm just looking through the Wherever collection die cuts. I love that the 49 Market, every time they use their title sheet for any other product also has product on the back. So you feel like you're getting more for your money, which is a really nice thing, because scrapbooking stuff is not the cheapest, so it's nice when you get some extra bonus things. So I'm just roughing up the edges with my scissor and then inking the edges with Distress Oxide Vintage Photo ink. Just added a couple journaling spots at the top to say how much I love these beautiful flowers all over Cartagena, the streets of Cartagena. My journaling actually that I end up putting, it says, the old town in Cartagena was so beautiful. We could have walked the streets for days. All the old beautiful buildings with flowing vines climbing everywhere. We all loved the lemonade de coco. It was delicious. And I'm very blessed to have a lovely group of girlfriends that I get to go on vacation with. We've been vacationing together for about 6 years. And I hope to have many more adventures with this same group of people. So I'm just putting all the vines together up the page. Like I'd mentioned before, I know I want to kind of go up the page and then around the photo and bring your eyes back to the photo. I like how they turned out. And if you don't have the same stamp to make these leaves, you could easily do it with a marker and just kind of sketch out the outlines of the leaves and then cut them out that way. It would be easy to recreate for sure. I'm just looking for any other little bits and pieces. I had a little butterfly. At the top, it has the same color tones as the flowers, so I really like that. And I'm looking for any other little final touches. I added the little tag that says new view. And it was a new view for me, which was it was lovely. Just doing one final look over. See if there's anything else that I can add. I think I'm close to the end. Just placing those journaling spots exactly where I want them. And I think the still shots are coming up shortly of the final layout. If you watched the whole video, thanks for supporting my channel. I hope to have another one up soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.